What is going on, guys? Today we're looking at Francescoli, the new hero, 91 rated. Does have a junior version as well, but we've got the 4-star, 5-star version. I like juniors. I think they're an okay thing to add. You can tell they're just purely based on promo cards that we only have icons and heroes. So it is what it is. It's just for 25k, so you can basically pack one. But we have got the better version. He is 91 pace, 92 shooting, 93 dribbling, which is always nice. In terms of the difference between this version and then his other, we have got a lovely 88 to a 91, 4 on the pace, 2 on the shooting, 4 on the passing, and then 3 dribbling. Decent upgrade nonetheless. He has gone from a 4-4 into this lovely 5-4, so I will absolutely take it. Playstyle pluses, we've got incisive pass and finesse, which definitely could have worse. Power shot, dead ball, first touch, flair, technical, quick step and acrobatic are the normal styles. Now, if we are taking a deep dive, pace-wise looks fantastic. Obviously, I've gone for the hunter, max out everything you might as well. We maxed out the finishing, 94 shot power, 94 positioning, composure's good, passing's at a decent level. To be fair, it's nothing crazy. Like, we've definitely seen better centre forward striker cams with more passing, but dribbling wise adds to that bonus. Now, he was added late into the game and I really liked his hero version, but unfortunately for him, he was just a little bit too late. If he came out at the start of the game, I think a lot of more people would have got behind this hype. Now I think this is where he shines. Let's jump into him. He's very cheap, so I'm hoping he really becomes this cheap beast. If your team's looking like this, then I have the place for you. Head over to U7Buy for all your coin needs. They're cheap, fast, and reliable, but make sure to use JT11 at the checkout for 6% off all of your coin orders. Ooh, good take. Oh, and the footwork. I must admit, that was all me. Wasn't him. Managed to get it done, but it's a great, fake shot into then the shot as well. The keeper was sold already. To be honest, I sold myself. I didn't know that I was managing to do it. Oh, get the touch. Oh, it was so close. Oh my god, he's getting very lucky with this. Either this guy just does not know how to pass, or I am getting absolutely lucky on every single touch, just like that one. Where's he going? Left? I mean, who goes straight down the middle? Oh, here we go. One more touch. Of course, Virgil is Virgil as he manages to screw it up. Touch. Oh, I was hoping he was going to go for the slide. Let's have a look, a bit of a left stick dribbling. What can we find? Nice, good reaction on him. Okay. What was the playstyle pluses again? Incisive pass and finesse. Okay. I don't know why I thought he had power shot for a second. Then literally about 5 minutes ago is when I said it. But in terms of that left stick, it's I'm very scared to say that. I feel like Berber felt better there. Can we get a little touch on the inside? I wanted him to not come as close there if he could have. 1-2 if he can. No one's getting past Virgil. Literally, it will have to be a his mistake for somebody to stop Virgil in his tracks. As we manage to win that ball back, he knows, he can see that we're going for there. That's the ball. I mean, it's not the pass I wanted, to be honest with you. Ooh, good touch. Has he got the pace to burn him? Not quite. I don't know what that pass was. I don't know why he turned that side. I had it turned the other way, but apparently he doesn't want to do that as we look for the finesse. Oh, I thought I had it. You can always tell with the finesse if it's going in by the angle, and that looked perfect. But Van der Sar is Van der Sar for a reason, I must admit. So we get the ball back, give the ball back away, get the ball back again. Don't give it away this time. Francescoli, keep in mind. A little on the inside if we can. Can we go there? Can we get a little peek shot? No. Ooh, that would have been nice. It's a good block from Danjuma. Capitalised with a header, which, to be honest, I probably knew it, but I've just not seen it in a while. I didn't know headers were incisive passing as well. It's weird to see. I don't know. It's sometimes, I suppose, when it comes to the incisive pass person, he's normally a centre mid. Oh, that was close. And it's very unlikely that he's ever going to head the ball to somebody. Oh, good ball. Oh, he's seen it from a mile off. Oh, Virgil has as well. Goes back to him. Go for the finesse. What is that first option? Oh, his back post. Get the volley. Oh, that's stunning. Very, very good finish. To be honest, I was kind of thinking, not necessarily have I made a mistake, I've packed him, but I mean, he doesn't feel as good as I was kind of imagining. I don't know if I'm living on that kind of base version, very early on in the game sort of tax. I mean, he's now killing it, which is even better. Good ball in. There it is. Lay it off. Get the finish. Fantastic. This is it. I think you can have a bad spell of a game. You can tell when a player is not very good, but you just know when somebody should be good. So it is nice to see scoring quite consistently. Some good shots in him. I do think the left stick isn't necessarily as prominent as I thought it would be. I definitely thought he would be a little bit more silkier on the dribble. And again, it might be that I've just come off a kind of a very good ball control player with the 5-star skills, so there is arguments across the board, but I mean, you normally get the feel for the player, and when a player is cheaper, it tends to be for a reason. I'd imagine that he should have been more towards the 200-300k mark if the card was as good as I thought it should be, especially more expensive, I'd say, than Berbatov, even with necessarily the not same rating as such. So we find him back here. Little fake going across. El Waran doing the business. We're going to have to go back out. And there. Ooh, one more. And then one more. There it is. Right foot across goal. And it's in front of Mbappe. There it is. It's got... Oh, that's what I mean. To be honest, I'm not necessarily mad that they fixed... Well, I say fixed. They made finesse shots as what they should be. They do it every year. And I think I'd be more frustrated having to block every finesse outside the box because every man in his dog has mastered the 30-yard finesse rather than having to kind of sometimes just go a little bit closer and not necessarily get the look that we have with them finesses at times. Oh, he's done him. He's done him. It's got to be the finesse. It's an easy win. Easy, easy, easy. So going into the overall for him then, 140,000, great pace, great shooting. To be honest, even then, I say great pace when you kind of look at what promos we've had, like everybody has great pace, great shooting, great dribbling, bit of physicality. We look at a bit smaller down, you've got just a little bit less pace, a little bit less shooting, a little bit less dribbling, but it's got the 5-5. It's a constant progression, so every single time you see a new promo, it's bound to be a little bit better every time. And obviously the price tends to go down, which is nice, because if we put him in the category of players, say we look at 100,000, no, we go, so we say 200,000 for the max, and then we'll go 100,000 here. I'd be interested to see who actually pops up, because people don't really use coins anymore, or at least I don't, so you just tend to get packs and SBCs. We see the Felix Ice, Burkamp Icon, Sammy Kerr. You can see where the shift has gone as we come further down. You've got a couple of, obviously, Lacazette from the Fantasy. You've then got Enzo and himself. A lot of these tend to be SBC cards more than anything because they're cheaper. Prince is coming in at 114. Power Shot Aerial. I mean, it's not the greatest card. 90 pace, 94... I'd be interested. I don't know. I feel like she's probably just not in the level, unfortunately. Then we come down. Moi Coco's dropped down massively. Lineker's there, closer. Rapsodori, like I said, it's getting cheaper and cheaper, which is the perfect scenario because then you get to Team of the Season and you just unleash hell. Footies is probably the best time for Ultimate Team because everybody is like, this card will be about 30k. It's a good time for a short period of time. I wouldn't like this the whole way through, so I like that the progression is there. Now, the one thing I don't get is, so you got a 91, and in terms of stats, you're looking like maybe a single and a half upgrade. Obviously, you've gained a 5-star weak foot, but when you look at this 89 in comparison to the 88, I'm like, that's more of an upgrade then you see there and it's just a 1. I don't get that sometimes, so I'd love to be in the head of EA of how they managed to upgrade it. With obviously these as well, you can obviously get this 90 version for free, which, to be fair to him, you obviously keep the acrobatic and power shot, maybe not necessarily as impressive as the 91 with the incisive and finesse, depends on what you fancy, but it is a free evolution that you can do for all of the juniors. I rate that. I think that's a brilliant one. I've got Berbatov personally, so it's probably the best one. Or if you wanted to go potentially with a Crouch, because he doesn't have a senior yet, but I would say I'd wait because I guarantee he comes in Team 2. It's kind of like the Van Persie. He may not be in Team 1, but he could be in mini release or in Team 2 if there is a Team 2. I can imagine there will be. But that's just something to always bear in mind if you do get the small version. 3 pace, 4 passing, 4 physical. It's a nice little upgrade. Now, in terms of where he sits in, I think if you kind of rate him in comparison to the new cards, I'd put him under Berber. I really rated Berber. Obviously, Ginola's going to be top. Striker-wise, he's going to be over all these lot, obviously. And to be fair, he's probably over Prince by the sounds of it. Other than that, you can't really compare him to Cruyff, Ginola, and to be honest, Elwaran and Berber are going to be above him anyway. So I'd put him kind of like mid to okay tier. I wouldn't say top. I think he's not necessarily the cheap beast. He's just cheap and decent. So let me know down below what you think though, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.